Hello guys, and welcome back to a new game I will be playing. It's Elder Scrolls Online. I think it's been out for just a little bit over a year. I believe it came out in 2014. I do have a guy that is level 30. It's a Argonian Dragon Knight. He's pretty good, I enjoy it. I like to play that kind of melee spec. I don't know why I always just go for that spec. It's kind of like the warrior and knight type of class. I also go into the spec that's kind of sorcery. So the one I'm playing is I believe a sorcerer. It's only level 1. I just started off made him just a few moments ago. So that's what I'm doing right now. This might do a level let's play. I don't know if there's gonna be any editing towards it. Probably would do some editing just if I'm going to between point A to point B, you know. Other than that, I think it'll just be, just 30 minutes of me playing here and there. Nothing too much, probably. I might not even record every step I'm gonna be doing. Might just do a few levels here and then not record and record again. I haven't really decided what my plan is to do, but I plan on doing a let's play of playing my sorceress, Kelfuries, who is my go-to character name because you guys not know my paladin Kelfuries was my main for 6 years when I was been playing World of Warcraft, but I don't play him anymore. I'm not too sure why, but I'll probably play him in the new expansion. I don't know, just can't really get into my paladin. Might just be just the server he's on. That's the reason why I don't really play him. But yeah, let's continue on. So we have to do this quest called Storm on the Horizon and go to this quest giver. The sugar claws.
What is it? Is this about the fish? I took what I paid for. Never. Good. I have business on Canarthy's.
So we're heading to Canarthy's roots, which I believe is just an island. Oh, I didn't know that tip. And if you read it, it's just when more people fish in one spot, you have a chance of getting rare fish, which is odd, I guess. I find that pretty odd. Alright.
You there, wet one. This one needs to speak.
Sorry.
It's all right.
There we go.
You're safe
Okay.
now.
So we just need to head and talk to this one guy over here. Razindar.
We need your face to become familiar, so your presence won't be questioned. This one saw you fall from thin air. Pop, drop, splash. Raz would have tried for a backflip, but under the circumstances, this one is most impressed.
Razumdar is here on a mission of some delicacy. This one did not know how your presence here would change it, but honestly, Raz is glad you returned. You may be...
First, a question. Where did you come from? A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If anyone else asks you, where will you say you came from? My, you're a focused one, aren't you? It is good to be focused, but it is also good right now to fit in. Your sudden arrival... You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or come with Raz, because you are no soldier, which is useful.
Alright.
You can...
Nice, so we finished that discussion with Razmdaz, I think his name. Razmdor.
Commander Karanet, a moment. This recruit survived the shipwreck without injuries. You mentioned something about the shattered shoals, yes?
Glad you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island. Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors. Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple. That wizard claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
Ilsil is this way.
That's pretty interesting. I just like how every quest they have done
Ilsil, this recruit wishes
voiceover
to
for every
speak with you.
quest. You know, every person you talk to, you know, they have a voice actor connecting to it. That's what I like about this game. It's just the storytelling is pretty good.
We'll have to construct a
You kind of
special
understand
room
what's
for the
going
Morning
on
Stone when we bring
if
it
you
back
really
to the
do pay
Mage's Guild.
attention.
I'm sorry.
And I
did
think
you
since they
need something?
tell the story with every line of text they give you, you really understand what is going on. Versus people who don't read quest text, they kind of skim over it. That's what I do sometimes in
Yes,
World of Warcraft.
the Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless. What do you mean, pirates?
Okay.
In an ancient Khajiit temple? Preposterous! All we saw were the undead warriors that overran our... I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient, arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Kanathi's roost. Oh, and they have a thing for snakes. But I'm sure we
should speak privately before you depart.
So with stolen items, you can find like recipes around towns. You also can find like trophies you can sell, and like armor and all of that kind of sorts. But if you find stolen items, you only can sell them to an outlaw refuge, which is usually in capital cities.
There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away. But as this one said, there are opportunities here for people that fall from the sky. Ilsil is most impressed with his newest bubble. But the undead are a threat to all of Canarthi's roost. If you want, Karaneth told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Canarthi's roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Strange, yes? You could scout the coast, as the commander said. Prove yourself to the soldiers. Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done in Mistral, at the northern end of the island. Let's meet up there, after you've done what you decide to do. Until then, bright moons guide your steps.
Alright. So, I have a few add-ons I've downloaded, and they're pretty simple ones. I have the one that tracks my experience, because in just the vanilla UI, it doesn't track what percentage you are, it just shows the bar, just how mainly Elder Scrolls games work. Also have an add-on that tracks where all the sky shards are, as well. One just up here. I believe you can pick pumpkin in this game. Yeah. Usually guards are the hardest to pickpocket, but people who are drunk are usually easier preoccupied.
I don't like the looks of you.
Music 50 chance and all that good stuff. I like how they still implemented that in a MMO. You can really choose on how you really want to play in this game. I might head. I'm probably gonna go head west and just go clockwise around the map. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna head west first.
My temper is short, and my blade is
I should equip a weapon though. Wish I don't. Yeah. This is a two-handed sword. Let's see how these abilities work. So the combat in this game is similar to the other Scrolls games. But you can also do this in first person, and the first person is just as good. But I like to play like this in a MMORPG standards, just so you're just aware of what's your surroundings. Yeah. Usually when you search through barrels, it's usually stuff for crafting and stuff like that. But I don't have much recipes, so I'm not gonna collect stuff that I don't really need. I don't believe, yeah, I don't have any lock picks, which is very unfortunate. Looks like there's some iron ore. I'm just gonna collect everything that I just see. That's what I usually do. Oh. It looks like I was going to talks. It looks like there was a quest guy over here, but just disappeared. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Little skeevers. Right there. Here's the quest giver.
Can any of you hear me? You there? Have you seen my squad? We were all in a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Kanathi's Roost. I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us, but hurricanes have another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am. Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it glow juice. The wreck scattered bottles across the beach must be what brought out the aelids.
Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the beach since I came to. Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of glow juice.
Good luck. Do me a favor.
Alright. So we have that to do. Is there any vendors around here?
hell.
Let's see if I can do some pickpocketing. So when they're kind of busy, it's usually easier. Okay, so looks like we need to collect this things. Torch cloud creeper, engine marines. And then we gotta find some of those marine guys.
Who are you? Were you part of the... alive? Good. That's good. Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle. Good. I'll find Sergeant Firion.
I can't believe how actually small my guy is. Like, if I walk to other people, you will notice how small my guy actually is. Looks like my familiar disappeared. There it is. Little imp kind of looking dude. I love the art in this game. A lot of MMOs I
lost a lot of
noticed
friends in
try to
that
make
storm.
it kind of realistic.
good
Like I know
news.
Final Fantasy kind of does that, you know. But there's a lot of, like, I don't know. Just like playing other MMOs, I realize like most of them try to
I saw her
do their
swept
own.
overboard in
No,
that
try
damn
to
storm.
do.
Held on to the rigging long as I could,
I don't know.
but it tore the skin off my palms.
I can't really
I
explain,
can't
but
hold a weapon.
here, let me
I'm
think.
useless.
A lot of MMOs
Used to think this stuff was
almost
only good
look
for
the
practical
same.
jokes on snowy days.
Like
Once I can heft spleen shanker, hope they
Final
appreciate their good
Fantasy,
fortune when we find them.
not Eve.
I can get inland after I rest.
Rift. Those
Fight
two
with
look
purpose.
similar to in my books, just because how the graphics work. But this one, it kind of sticks out a bit more than most of them. This one just feels a bit more polished with the textures, and there's not much clipping going on. That's why I do like. But I still like the style of how World of Warcraft works. It's just really cartoony, but I kind of want it to be like that. Just because, you know, I don't want always graphics to be realistic, you know. I want it to be its own unique kind of thing when it comes to games. Looks like we gotta find this one more person.
Bless you, Fra.
Oh my god,
I'm
that
glad
guy's
you came
armor
by.
looks hideous.
Have you seen any other Marines along the beach? She's alive. I suppose that's some glow juice. By the gods, it just might. Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know, Sergeant.
Sorry, I'm just skipping quest text. They don't really mean too much. Is that yeah, that's something I can collect. I don't know what professions I'm gonna go for, but I don't know. Of course I'll be a clother. Just because I'm probably gonna be wearing light armor. Since it benefits spellcasters usually. Alright. Looks like we just gotta go up this cave over here. Find Lieutenant Gellin. Oh. Bunch of bones. Tons of bones around here. Alright. Well, we gotta go back to that sergeant. Oh, it's just right here. Okay.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. What do you mean? First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend.
Investigate the beach sheep. Beach ship. Sheep. Slurring a bit. Well, I think that is good for the first episode. In the meantime, I'm gonna continue onwards with my second episode, which is pretty soon. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, post in the comments like always. And I will see you guys in the next one.